Previously on Deck of Many Aces.
I don't think we should be splitting up in a haunted house.
Okay, you open the closet and inside are clothes. The bottom of it looks like someone's spilt tar in it.
Ooh.
But you realise it's not tar because it's still liquid. You can see the sheen off of it. It's this weird black substance. Set into this are several items that you can't identify, but you can see the outline.
She's gonna lick the knife.
No!
Oh god, the knife? Yaia, could you roll me a wisdom saving throw? You turn away for a second, and then when you turn back, you are the only person in this room.
Told us not to split up.
Yaia?
Do I hear that?
Nope.
Okay.
I tap her on the shoulder.
You don't feel it.
Yeah.
They are not in the room. The pantry door is closed. None of the cupboards are open. They're gone. Hello and welcome to Deck of Many Aces, an actual play podcast made with actual asexuals. Hello, I am Eiriol. I am your DM, your demi-romantic.
Marina.
Yeah, sure, Marina.
And the diamonds!
Oh yeah, Marina and the diamonds. The only word I could think of was gazebo. Which does not begin with an M.
Mazebo?
That's another word for gazebo. I'm getting distracted.
I don't think there is. Anyway, who do we have with us?
Marquis.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes,
that's it.
hello, I'm Chloe. I use she, her pronouns, and today I'm playing Yaia Akikht, who is an Aarakocra ranger, and currently, potentially a ghost / possessed / not there?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Fun.
Yeah. Who could possibly know?
Oh god. I'm Ellie. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Gambol, who also uses she, her pronouns. Gambol is a wild magic sorcerer changeling who likes to explore her surroundings by licking them.
Surrounding.
I was trying to find a way to say that was the least suspect. And I was like, there's no way of saying this without it just sounding vaguely gross. So
It is gross.
The only thing I can think of when you say it is the lick your surroundings.
Hello everyone, I am Katie. My pronouns are she, her, or they, them, and I am playing Jacob, and he is a warlock. That's what he is, and he uses he, him pronouns, and is a human.
And has a creepy doll.
The creepy doll has him.
a haunted doll warlock.
And always follows you.
Yeah.
And we now have our wonderful special guest.
Hello, I'm Nathan.
Yes!
I will be playing Gimbal, a changeling clockwork soul. Fun fact about me and Gimbal, both of us use he pronouns, though Gimbal uses they as well. And both of us try our utmost not to lick our surroundings.
Lick your surroundings. Stupid joke, I love it.
That's it, we've lost Ellie for the rest of the podcast.
Yo, we're getting off to a real good start.
Yeah, I need to make
Please.
a really bad version of that.
Yes.
Oh, no,
But like a remix.
remixes are good. This is just going to be a really bad edit of it. Lowest of qualities.
Comedy purposes.
Yes. Yeah,
Listen, Patreon potential right here. One day.
Okay. What
I licked a knife!
you do?
That's all that happened.
With essence of death on it.
Yeah, we found weird magical, like, residue on some items. Gambol wisely decided to lick the knife, and now they have magical residue just, like, attached to them, and we
It's
can't
on
get it
our
off.
hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the tongue?
Yeah, I also tried to feed some to my evil dolls, so whether that ever comes back to bite me, we will...
Is your doll alive?
Jacob does not know.
What a question. What a question.
Okay. Out of character, is it alive?
Out of character, it is the vessel for some kind of malevolent extra-planar being. It's my
what else?
patron.
Okay.
It's not biological.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, wait, one second. It has hit points.
Yeah, but like inanimate objects can have hit points.
Yeah, exactly. Dolls have hit
But-
points.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm saying if it was do damage, then damage could happen, yes.
What does it have? Like any resistances or anything?
I'm immune to poison and psychic damage.
Yeah, you can't poison a door.
They...
Okay. Then it should. It's fine. It's probably fine. It's if there's something wrong, you don't know about it. Let's put it like that.
Yaia can't see anybody, and now they can't
yes.
see her.
Yaia's gone!
Yeah.
The one person in our party who arguably knows what they're doing is gone.
Yeah, I like specifically built her to be like the one tank slash like fighter character, and now you guys don't have her.
capable.
There
You're all
goes
squishy
the tank.
spellcasters.
Jacob's got
Hello,
46 hit points.
Tank.
Goodbye,
Alright.
tank.
Oh dear.
What do you want to do now?
Yaia's ghost.
That seems like getting ahead of ourselves a little bit.
Do you get no response from any ghosts?
I don't know what to do.
I tried to cast message at Yaia. Now, I have to point my finger towards a creature within range and whisper a message. So I don't think it'll work, but I'm just going to kind of point into the room and try to send a message to her.
Gestures vaguely.
I think in order to cast message, you need to be able to see the creature, right?
I suppose the spell doesn't have to follow a straight line and can travel freely around corners or through openings.
Okay.
You can cast this spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier.
Yeah, I don't think you can because you don't know where
You
it is.
don't know where she is though.
Okay. This is magical silence could block it.
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't
Okay.
do it. You don't know where she's.
I can't see her with see invisibility, I take it.
No. She's not invisible.
At the risk of sounding insensitive, we have about 10 minutes before protection from good and evil drops. So, can you wash your hands?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. And y'all can look for Yaia. I go over to the sink and I just try desperately, Lady Macbeth style, to get this gunk off my hands.
I will cast guidance to help her get the gunk off her hands as she's rolling.
You're trying to wash off the gunk
Yes.
from your hands. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't need to roll. When you run your hands under the water, it just kind of slides off. It like dissolves into the water and runs down the drain.
Okay.
It doesn't leave any residue or
Cool.
anything.
I like that none of us thought of that in the previous episode.
I was like fully like looking through all my spells. Like I was like gonna cast burning. No, completely in a destructive way. Like what will kill this? Maybe fire. Maybe if I cast burning hands.
I was thinking of like doing scorching ray, like parallel to your tongue, and just kind of trying to. The only reason I did not try that is because that is a leveled spell, and I'm a warlock, so I don't have many spell slots. And my cantrip fighting things are not quite as fiery. I've got Toll the Dead, Eldritch Blast, and Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, you've still got like the taste on your tongue though, right? Because you had it on your tongue, so it's like stuck there still. But
Wash your tongue off in the sink.
Yeah, I'll do that, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna say, someone cast detect magic. Maybe whatever has moved Yaia to another room will, show up. Which, if you didn't understand what that meant, was, someone please cast detect magic, because if Yaia has been spirited away somewhere, maybe detect magic will help that show up.
I think we tried detecting other things.
I mean, I don't have detect magic.
Also, it takes me 10 minutes to cast. Well, it takes 10 minutes to cast detect magic. If anyone has it as a non-ritual spell, that would be great.
Now, I didn't choose the warlock thingy that lets me do it at will because that would have been too easy.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down and start casting detect magic then.
Okay.
So I'm out of action for 10 minutes.
How are you casting this ritual then? What are you doing to...
I'm just sat on the countertop, just cross-legged, focusing.
Okay, cool. What are the other two doing while you wait?
We are in the kitchen right now, right?
Yeah.
Did we look in the pantry? I'm going to look in the pantry.
I'm
going to go up to the pantry and open that.
Okay, sure, you open the pantry, and inside are a bunch of shelves with sort of some preserved food in jars, and some vegetables, root vegetables that you're storing in the dark and cool, as well as some other bits and bobs
Probably all horrendously poisonous to me, right?
Yeah, you guess. You don't know, but yeah, you guess it's quite poisonous. It's all growth food.
Oh, that's a question. Are things is the food looking like it's rotting and going off, or can I not tell that?
It doesn't look like it, no. All of the veg that you'd expect to have gone rotten is all fine. Yeah, it's all looks perfectly edible to you. Although, yeah, it's still highly poisonous. You couldn't eat any of it, for what you know.
Okay. But then I don't really know about grow food. Maybe it's like that to preserve it for decades. I don't know. Does anything jump out at me? I call out to the pantry ghosts.
Nope. No pantry ghosts.
Okay. Is there any... I'm gonna have a search through... I don't... Can I investigate?
Yeah.
The pantry?
Of course.
Okay, good. It's it's a lot better than my perception, so...
rummaging through the pantry.
19 plus 5. If there's anything cool in this pantry, I have found it. I'm looking for anything that might be haunted or evil.
Okay, so you are searching through, and sort of tucked beneath one of the lowest shelves, there's this crystal. It's not huge, it's about hand size. And it's sort of hidden behind bits of food and junk.
Crystal check!
Does it have an aura of menace?
I'm sorry, what?
Does it have an aura of menace?
How's the weather?
Okay.
Frightful?
Oh my god.
Okay, that's it. This is gonna be our Christmas special.
You joke, it actually might.
It probably will be, at the rate we're going.
For context for listeners, we are recording in September.
Okay, so you rifle through some of the food and the jars and things like that, and you find below the bottom shelf there is this weird sort of crystal, right? It's this yellowy crystal.
I'm gonna touch it. I can pick it up?
I'm sorry, what?
Does it look valuable? Okay.
The weather is same in force.
I kind of shake it a bit.
God.
Does it? No ghosts come out?
No. So this crystal is sort of yellow and has this black bead.
I try and break it.
Okay. Are you just like...
I kind of drop it on the floor.
Okay, so you're just like throwing it on the floor. Yeah, nothing happens, it just bounces on the wood.
With my puny warlock arms.
We have no Yaia to guide us now. We're just going mad.
Yeah, I cast Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay.
Excuse me. Oh,
What damage is Eldritch Blast?
That's force damage
Okay.
and fire damage.
Okay. So it
Oh
just
my
like
god.
basically it just hits it and then it pings around the room and across the floor.
So like it confers kinetic force onto it, so but it doesn't actually like damage it.
No. It just like moves it around the room, and nothing. It doesn't have any cracks or anything like that. It looks like it's completely fine.
I cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Oh my god.
I think it needs to be able to take psychic damage.
Yeah, this can't take psychic damage. I don't think that works.
Gimbal will stride over and pick it up.
Cool.
And start casting Identify as a ritual.
Nice.
Yay! Have I got to the end of my detect magic at this point?
Yeah, sure, you've got to the end of your detect magic. This room is sort of filled with necromancy magic, right? It's just infused into the air, and it's just kind of sitting there. It vaguely has some sense of like flow, but it just is infused into the space around you, and you can't tell if it's like infused into the building or anything, but it just is. It's there. It feels like it's everywhere. It clings to space as a whole.
Can I see a Yaia-shaped hole in the necromancy magic? Can I see any, sort of shifts of, magical patterns where, maybe something, maybe an effect has taken place and moved Yaia through a space?
Yeah, you can't see any, big gaps where she obviously is. But what you do notice is that this crystal, it looks like it's sort of pushing out this necromancy magic. It's what's infusing it into the space. It's flowing from there, and as well as there's other bits of magic coming from inside. It's much less of it.
So that's the source of all evil.
Hashtag not all evil.
So it's not valuable then.
Well, I mean, it could be to you, but it depends on what you're looking for. But yeah, there are other things coming from this crystal, right? There are other types of magic. I'm trying to think what they would be. What are the other schools of magic?
Every time, everyone's gonna list them now.
Evocation, illusion, enchantment,
transmutation,
Abjuration,
divination,
evocation,
illusion, enchantment,
fire. No, wait, that's damage.
Podcasting.
It's not podcasting. There's probably illusion, transmutation. I was about to say.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does it seem
quite a few types coming from it?
okay? So it's not like it's building a power source.
No. It's pushing stuff out into the space.
Does it seem to... Oh, I had a question and then my brain decided to delete the question. Come on, brain, do the
That's
thing.
what I want to do.
Do the thing. Nope, question is forgotten. Question is gone.
Do you tell anyone about all this magic?
Does it...
though?
Oh, did it absorb... Did it look like it absorbed the Eldritch Blast?
No, it looks like it just kind of bounced off
That it just bounced off it. Alrighty.
Yeah. It you can still see the Eldritch Blast in the air, kind of thing.
I can't see Yaia anywhere, but that crystal is really necrotic, but not as necrotic as I expected it to be. It's got some other stuff too. It seems like it's pulling magic into it, but then also giving magic out of it. I don't know.
Well, let me take a closer look.
Before we do that, let's move over to Yaia and see what they're up to. What fun times they're having.
Yeah, where am I?
This is the second time Chloe has been split from the party in this podcast.
Oh my god.
Hey, I just have protagonist energy.
You do. You do.
So, yeah, you awake in this pitch black box. Your hands and feet have been bound, and you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
I'm supposed to be decent at these, but I'm not rolling very well. It's a 12.
Okay. Yeah, you have to take a minute to like calm yourself down. You're panicking quite a lot. You're breathing quite heavy, and slowly you start to like calm yourself down. You're like, oh, okay. But when you calm yourself down, you realise that you didn't need to be hyperventilating. You didn't need to be breathing. Like you've stopped breathing, and something feels quite off. And then you realise your heart has stopped beating. You are essentially dead. Yeah, and you're still bound in the box. What do you want to do? You know, there's not a huge amount you can do, but you can try and get out of the bindings or something.
Yeah, I'd like to try and get out of the whatever bindings they are, I guess.
Okay,
I don't have anything special for that.
How are you planning on... how are you going to try and do that?
My strength is not that great. Is there any like nails or anything poking out that I can find?
No, there's nothing that you can see as well.
Even with the dark vision?
Oh.
Is it like
no. It's
like...
just that there's literally so little light that you still can't even see then. Like, dark vision doesn't work in these kinds of conditions. So... It's meant to be for a little bit of light, right? And so, yeah, it's still pitch black.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll...
So you can't see anything?
Yeah, I guess I'll, like, try and...
Can you kind of wiggle around and see and find the dimensions of this?
No, I'm just thinking.
Yeah, it's quite tight. It's sort of the dimensions of a coffin, but you're standing up in it.
I'm standing up.
Yeah. I forgot to mention that.
That's good to know. It's just really okay.
Standing coffins for all those standing corpses.
Yeah,
I like push against one of the sides to see how sturdy.
It doesn't budge.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and like manipulate, like wiggle out of whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
cool. Roll
tied up with, I guess.
Dexterity then, I guess.
So that's what I was going for, because that's much better than strength. But I didn't do so well, which is a 13.
Okay, yeah, it takes you a bit of time to get out, like it's a couple of minutes, but you will eventually manage to get out. They're not the strongest of bindings, because, like, you know, you're in a box. They don't bother.
Yeah, I don't think they would really, would they?
But yeah, you manage to make your way out of these bindings over time. What do you want to do next?
Are my wings tied in any way? And not that they'd be useful in a small enclosed space.
No, they're not tied in any way, not bound.
Okay, I guess after the sort of time has passed for me to do that, I'll start like feeling around to try and find some kind of like opening or door.
Okay, sure.
Or something. Even if I can't open it, just find where something is.
Yeah, you feel around and it's pretty set. There's no obvious cracks or anything.
Okay.
But it feels like there's slats along the wall, right? Like there's wooden slats going down. You can feel the ridges where they end and start. But there's no obvious, like, oh, this is the doorway. There's no frame for it. No door frame, that's the word. Yeah, and there's no real massively discernible features except for, like, the slatting on this wood. That you, like, yeah.
I want to try and get... might not be space. I want to try and get one of my short swords out and try and, like, pry one of these boards out, if I can.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there'll be space.
Yeah, there's about enough space. It's a bit cramped, but you're able to start prying away. If you want to give me, like, a strength check?
Come on, lovely dice. That's a bit better. 19.
Okay, yeah, you start prying away on this wood, and it comes away relatively easily. Like, it takes a bit of time, but not much. And when you do that, you start to get, like, a tiny bit of light coming in, right? It's bending its way around, but there is another board behind that one. It's, like, double-layered wood, basically. But you think you could probably do the same thing for that, even if it'll take you longer and it's a bit more awkward to get to it.
everyone, it's Ellie here. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. If you are, please consider checking out our supporter Acast link. This is like a virtual tip jar where you can just give us a little bit of a thank you in financial form. We obviously accept thank yous in non-financial forms, and you are in no way obligated to do this. It would just be a nice cool thing. All the proceeds of that go towards things like making a web domain, investing in merch, and also compensating the lovely PCs that I have on this show, because they're great and they deserve all the love and all the riches in the world. You can find that at supporter.acast.com/deck of many aces with spaces in between the words. There's also a link right at the bottom of the episode description. Also, do you have a podcast, TTRPG product, or Twitch stream that you think that the listeners of this podcast might be interested in? If you do, then why not use this space to advertise it? If you're interested in advertising your product here, get in contact with us at deckofmanyaces@gmail.com. Enjoy the rest of the show!
Okay, but so while you're playing on that second plank, we're going to move back to Gimbal.
Yes.
So you finish casting Identify, and the information you get from it is that this crystal is like, it's a point of reference for something. It's like a beacon for them to do stuff with. For something else to do stuff with, right? So you'd cast a spell through this crystal, whether it was a defensive spell or a defensive spell or like an illusion or something. But it means you don't have to be in the space that you're casting the spell to. Whatever is casting the spell to this space, and it seems it's not like a normal one. It's not something that you think of as a common crystal to do this. It's very unique in the way it looks and it's effectively the way it works, but you can't gather what is trying to cast spells through it. It also is just like pushing out necromancy magic into the air, right? That's the main thing it's currently doing, is that it's just a funnel for this magic to be pushed out.
So I put it down.
Okay.
That's step one. So this seems to be a beacon or familiar of something bad.
Huh. Like a conduit?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well, maybe that's what's, like, taking Yaia somewhere else. If we can figure out how to trace it back to the source, to whoever's using it or whatever's using it, maybe we can find Yaia.
If we break it?
I mean,
I don't know if we should break it, because then what's inside gets out.
yeah, something I forgot to mention is that the black substance inside of this crystal is the same black substance as before that you had upstairs.
There's some of the black goo from upstairs in here. Well, we could break it.
You have no idea what happened, but yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? I'm always in favor of smashing things.
I think it's worth a try.
Okay.
How are you going to smash it?
Somebody with more spell slots than 2 should try and do something.
Sure.
I think Gambol is best suited to blowing things up.
Hey, Gambol, do you want to destroy this?
I can try. Do you think any particular kind of magic would be, like, any kind of damage type would be better than another?
Do you have Radiant?
Yeah, and you can do an Arcana check to see if you know.
I will do that, and I'm gonna give myself advantage using the thing.
Yes.
The thing, you know the thing.
Yeah, I know the thing.
Hee 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 hee. Yes, you do.
That's true. Should
That's
they have rolled
better.
for wild magic casting detect magic? I don't know how it works.
That's true.
Immediately after you cast a sorcerer spell of first level or higher, you roll a d20.
Detect magic isn't a sorcerer spell. That's an 18.
Alright, you, with your knowledge of what happened with the Eldritch Blast, you are not sure whether aggressive magic is going to help that much. You think that maybe, like, something like dispel magic or something like that. Something that is removing magic from it might work, but trying to push more magic into it, it didn't do anything before. It just bounced off, and you have no reason to believe that like something else could do that. It might work. You're not fundamentally sure, and you're not sure. Like it maybe physical damage would work instead, but you're also not sure about that, right? But yeah, potentially like a dispel magic or something similar. If you can think of something else to do.
I don't think anything that I've got will help with this. I think maybe dispel magic. We'll try it.
I can try.
Can you do that, Gambol?
I can't. No.
I can do it. I'll try dispel magic.
Right, yeah, I think you have to roll for it.
I will give you
Okay.
guidance if that's something I can do. Guidance is for ability checks. If this is an ability check, then you can.
Yes, this is ability check.
That's plus a
This
d4.
is
Yeah, plus a
spell
D4.
casting ability check,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
So, right.
Okay, so that's a 9
Oh.
plus 3
What
is
did you
12.
get? Add a d4.
Yep, that was the d4.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you try to you cast it and you feel it starting to like take hold, but it kind of, as you're doing it, it shrugs it off. And roll a d20 for me.
I'm sure that's fine.
It's a 7.
When you do this, it builds up this tension and it flies across the room and out into the main space, right? It's no longer in the kitchen, it's through the doorway. It's just kind of like scattered itself across the floor in one piece, but like, you know what I mean? It bounced around the room in that sense.
I run after it.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
I think that spell is above my pay grade.
Yeah, it's in the main room now. It's just lying on the floor still, as if it had been like kicked, right?
I try and cast message on the crystal. I point my finger towards it and say, "Give us Yaia back."
Okay.
It can reply to me.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of how it replied. You do not get a verbal reply. Instead, you just get this horrendous headache in your head, and you take 6 damage. 6 psychic damage.
Okay. Ow! But
It's just pretty nasty.
so it
Huh.
responds to me in a eldritch, painful
Yes, basically. It just hurts you.
way. Okay. No one try and do anything psychic at it. Ow.
Okay.
This is in the room. Which room is the kitchen again?
So the kitchen,
the very back or the middle?
bottom right, or like all the way to the right.
Okay,
And you're in the bottom room,
right.
which is like a dining room.
What about if we took it to a different plane of reality, kind of?
That's actually not a bad idea at all. I think that might be where Yaia is being stored.
No, like a specific. I have an extra dimensional space.
Just, around.
Go wild, yeah.
I think we should, in order to rule out other possibilities, we should explore the rest of the house first.
Okay, good point. There is a door over there we haven't gone through yet.
Okay, I'm really worried about Yaia. That's all.
How about you look for Yaia and I'll go and see if there's any ghosts.
Okay, are we saying we split up?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
Jacob's going to start going through the kind of the door out of the dining room up to the north. If anyone stops him, then you can, but he's not going to wait for you.
I will follow.
I guess we're taking this Eldritch Crystal with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you walk into the north room. It has, it's sort of like a lounge kind of room. It's got some art supplies in one of the corner. It's got some comfy cushions to sit on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and there's some like art that's been made up, some pictures and some sculptures that are kind of spread around.
Ah.
Some are half finished, some are fully finished.
Are they creepy art and sculptures or just like normal?
No, they're just normal, or like they're not standard for you, but they're normal. There are 3 doors leading to other spaces.
There's a couple of more doors. Can I open one of the doors?
Yeah, so there's to the west there's covered under the stairs, to the north left there's, and just a normal cupboard, and to the north right there's a toilet.
I put my head in the toilet cubicle and say, "Toilet ghosts."
No toilet ghost response.
Yeah. Toilet ghosts.
No.
Okay. There's no toilet ghosts.
That's always a plus.
Hey, can we try flushing the toilet with the crystal in it?
Why?
Okay.
Why? Whenever I put a toilet in my game, people always just immediately
Yep.
mess with them and, without like ever
Yep.
a reason. It's always
Is the Eldritch Crystal septic safe?
no.
I don't know. Only one way to find out.
Flushing toilets, they're composting
Aw.
toilets.
Oh my god, of course it's a composting toilet because it's a Growfolk city. Love that.
Gambol, have you tried licking the crystal yet?
No. I licked the crystal.
Nothing happens.
Well, this is better than tasting like death, so, that's a win.
I would like to look in the cupboardy
Okay,
bit.
yeah, it
Yep.
seems like a pretty standard cupboard. There are things like pillows and blankets and just random, like, knickknacks that you'd have in a house. Nothing particularly special or note, from first glance, at least.
We've got 2 more bedrooms that we could try.
Oh yeah, we left some room upstairs.
Yeah.
And there's also code under the stairs.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
That's under
we
the
find
stairs?
any additional Eldritch Crystals
Is there
under
a
the
small
stairs.
child under there?
Yeah, there's like 7 children underneath it.
And they're
Yeah.
all wizards.
I mean, what else?
Yeah.
No, there's more like general stuff, things that you keep on the stairs, tools and stuff like that. Yeah, there's just a bunch of there's like shears and things for gardening and things for doing art stuff with, just general tools.
Okay. Can I have a little investigate of the tools? See if there's anything interesting or useful, or perception? I
Yeah,
guess?
roll investigation.
Yay,
I
investigation.
give you guidance.
Nice.
Thank you.
Do you want
I
advantage?
needed it.
Oh, you can't get it until we get
Oh, yeah.
chaosed.
That's a 17. Thank you for the
Okay,
guidance.
so with a 17, you find another crystal.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay.
Make them
Right.
touch each other.
New mission.
No, not that kind of.
Casey.
Immediate thought.
Why would you phrase it like that?
Is her detect magic still up?
Yeah, it should be.
Is it the same type of crystal in terms of magic input
Exactly
and
the
output?
same. Identical, basically. Like, there's always slight differences, but identical for the most part.
Okay, new mission. See if we can find if there are any other crystals in the house and then do something with them. I haven't quite figured out what yet.
Some kind of ritual,
By
maybe.
our powers combined.
Yeah.
Gonna mash them on each other, maybe.
I kind of tried that. It didn't really do anything. I think it's going to be about placing them in a position or putting them in a ritual or something like that. But I don't think this is all of them. I've got a feeling that there might be some more.
I would like to put my head back in the toilet and investigate the toilet for any more crystals. Not my head in my head into the toilet room, not the toilet.
Okay, why didn't everyone give me investigation check to find crystals just across the house?
Can we give each other guidance?
Yeah.
You have guidance too, right? So we just all give each other guidance.
I don't need it!
Why would we not?
I got a natural 20!
Yeah!
13 plus 5 plus my guidance is 3. 21, dirtily.
My investigation was terrible. That's a 5.
Oh, okay. What things are you trying to do? Where are you looking?
Where is Gambol looking?
I
Up at the ceiling?
feel like maybe she's just maybe she's looking out the window, just like maybe there are garden crystals.
Okay, you're looking out the window.
I think I'm just gonna stick my head and shoulders like clear out the window and just look around.
Okay. Roll me just a flat d20.
Oh.
Okay. That's a 19.
Oh, yeah.
So close to 20 though.
Okay, so you're like looking out of the window to try and find if there are more crystals like outside. And as you're like hanging your head and your shoulders out the window, your hand with what's holding the crystal like drops itself outside of the window, like through it. When that happens, the crystal that was in your hand suddenly shatters into, like thousands of pieces and explodes out, and the black gunk inside just like degrades into nothing.
Jacob hears this shattering noise and just kind of...
You take 1 damage from this. Only 1. But,
Oh no! Not 1 whole damage. Yeah. Ow!
Jacob hears this sudden shattering noise and kind of like, it freaks him so bad he jumps like a foot in the air from the surprise.
If we yeet the crystals out the window, they disappear.
Oh,
Do it.
yeet!
Yeet!
yeah, so you throw them out the window and it shatters into this spray of crystal glass stuff. You're not sure what it's done. It hasn't done anything. But yeah, you've thrown them out now.
I was like, oh no, have we done something really bad?
Back up.
And Yaia's dead.
You don't know if Yaia's dead. You don't think you've killed Yaia.
But you're not saying that we're killing our friend by throwing our crystals out the window.
Hey, would this be a good time to... Do you want to cut back to Yaia?
Yeah, Yaia's dead.
Is she alive?
No, Yaia's not dead. She's fine. Yaia, you've been prying away at this second slat and sort of slowly getting... It's a little bit harder because it's tucked away, and you've been like very carefully getting it out, and you've managed to, while you're pulling away this slat, you hear this strange, like, shattering sound nearby.
Yes, I knew it.
You're not sure what it is, like, you don't know the context for it, but you continue sort of doing it while this stuff happens around you. When you finally get this second slat off, there is another one behind it. There is another piece of wood behind it.
I have an idea.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I have an idea, but I kind of don't want to use it.
Do
I
it.
Sort of see that there's like more wood behind it, and start thinking, it's a bit freaky. And it's gonna get her rope out and cast rope trick,
Okay.
which essentially is the rope like suddenly like flies up in like vertical into the air. She's able to climb up into her own extra dimensional space.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah, you're able to
Which
do
is
this.
weird. Cool. Yeah, I get in.
Okay,
I climb up.
You climb up, and nothing really changes. You're still feeling the same, but you're in a much nicer space at the moment.
I know. The idea was to pull the rope up so that it's like completely sealed again.
Yeah, you can do that. But yeah, when you reopen it, it's still into the same box. It's still into the same point. It doesn't change where you're coming out to.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. So that was the idea. So yeah, I guess it doesn't work.
But it's much lighter now. Like, the space you're in it's much nicer to be in, and you've also got this like point of, it's no longer very claustrophobic. You've got a lot of space to explore. You're no longer in just a coffin.
Can I open? I don't think it would work like that. Can I open the portal in a different direction? To down? I don't think I can.
Think you can.
No. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll come back out.
Okay.
Oh, worth a try.
The one thing you do notice after coming out of your rope trick is that there's more light in the space, and it means that you can see there's this little like cubby hole where something has that's been pushed into the corner, and like you wouldn't ever be able to find it by feeling around. Basically, it's like very specifically you'd have to know where it is in order to find it. Whereas this is very much it's only obvious by being able to see it.
As in, like, in the space that I'm in, or like through the...
In the coffin, the box, not the extra dimensional space.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go and, like, have a look at that. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, there's... In this cubby, there is a crystal. Like the one that I have mentioned before.
But I haven't seen that yet, so...
You haven't seen it, so you have no idea what it is, but it is the same as the ones that you found, that the others have found.
Strange. What would I do with a weird crystal? I can't do any detect magic or anything, so I guess I will, like, just pocket it?
Steal it.
I think this is the sort of thing that, like, normally if Yaia finds it, like, she turns to the others and is like, what's this? So she's probably going to pocket it and, like, for later kind of thing.
Yeah, show it to the others when you get out. Definitely. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, that's the plan. I don't know whether it will happen, but
Okay, let's cut back to the three of you in the house. You three are exploring the rest of the house. You've explored the north room, the south room, and the kitchen. You haven't really looked upstairs yet. Jacob, where are you going first?
I'm gonna go upstairs and take a bedroom then.
Okay.
I am taking the most southerly bedroom.
Cool. Bottom right, bottom left even.
Southwest, yeah.
Gimbal, you have moved upstairs. You've gone upstairs following Jacob, and you are going to the top left room, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. When you enter this room, it's a bedroom. It's got a bed, as well as some art supplies and a writing desk. So you're rummaging around underneath the bed, and you pull out what looks like a small kind of diary that someone has been keeping and has been left here for what looks like quite a while.
I immediately flip to the end and see if there's an ominous last entry.
Yes.
You flip to the last page, and there is this ominous entry about... Wait a minute. This is all in Grofo, so you can't read any of it.
Oh, damn it.
I cast Comprehend Languages.
There we go. Cool. Great.
Yes.
Yeah, so the last page talks about them kind of being... them all feeling really ill, and they're all feeling really tired, and they're going to go to the market to pick up stuff to try, lift their spirits, and then there is nothing else. This is the last page. And as you flip back through the book, you see this kind of slow decline into lethargy and just feeling that there's nothing that they can do. It doesn't describe anything of serious note, just kind of this feeling of tiredness, of fundamental tiredness.
Ooh.
So what did you get on your investigation roll, Jacob?
Sorry, I forgot my name was Jacob. 21 with a bunch of bonuses to get there, yeah, not naturally.
It would be impressive to get a natural 21. You go into this bedroom, there is obviously a bed, there is a painting easel and a
nice.
half-finished painting, and some other artist supplies. There's a dresser, but for the most part this seems like a perfectly normal bedroom. There is nothing massively of note. I'll give you that
Ghosts? Hello?
no ghosts respond.
Did you find anything in there?
No.
Is there a closet? Jacob?
Is there a closet?
Not one that you can see.
The floor plan says there should be a closet in that room.
Oh, I don't think have you seen the floor plan,
Yeah.
in character?
Yeah, you've all seen the floor plan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is there a closet? Can I look for one?
Yeah, you can have... Well, there is... This room doesn't have a closet. It is blank walls on all four sides of the doorway. But there is, space where a closet would have been.
Do I see one in real life?
No. There's no, doorway or anything.
I kind of knock on where it should be on the wall.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Okay, I'm bad at that. How bad am I? I am -2 levels of bad. 3.
Oh my god, okay.
wow.
You don't see anything.
Must be wrong floor plan.
I'm gonna do something that may have potentially negative consequences. I'm imagining for Yaia.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay, Gambol's alright, stand aside. She is going to cast Chaos Bolt. Which is, I have to make a ranged spell attack against the target, which I'm going to choose as this bit of wall, and then I have to choose, and then basically I roll a d8, and then the number that the d8 is the damage. So it's a chaotic spell, so it might not end up being particularly useful, but we will see.
Okay, yeah, I
Come
don't
on.
think you need to...
Oh, and you're gonna roll.
Yes! 26!
Oh, okay, cool,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's it. I mean, I don't know how much damage this door can take, or not door. This wall can take, but it's
You also need to roll the wild magic surge
quick
table.
maths.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh,
So I've got 5 plus it's maths, 17 damage, and then it's poison damage. That's less bad than fire damage.
Okay. Roll
Okay.
magic table anyway. Roll DM.
Oh wow, that's 99.
Okay. That means that you gain all of the sorcery points that you.
I didn't spend any sorcery points.
Cool.
Yay!
Nothing happened.
Amazing. Actually, do I think that poison is gonna do anything to this?
No, poison. It's a wall. What? How can you poison a wall?
Yeah. Maybe. I'm wondering if I should switch it to something different.
force is always good.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah?
here. Don't listen to me.
You heard.
It's a meta magic thing. I don't think I can choose between acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, and thunder. I don't know if another one would work better. I'm
Acid?
genuinely like people weigh in on this. Do you think hurling poison damage at a wall is going to do anything?
Acid's surely going to do more
No.
than poison.
Okay.
I think you'll be fine with like anything that's not poison, basically.
Okay. I'm gonna. So it starts coming out as like poison, and then it switches midair. To fire damage?
Okay, sure. Okay, so your fire thing hits the wall,
Sorcery point.
and when it hits the wall, it like moves slightly past it, and the flames don't actually affect the wall in front of you. And
Yes.
this effect starts to fizzle and fade, and you see that there is a doorway where a cupboard would have been hidden behind this sort of fake illusionary wall. And there is even a gap in one of the slats. And Yaia, you hear a big bang as this
thought I might.
thing hits the wall in front of you. You can now see outside.
So there's just like a gap under, as if it were a door. There's like a little gap.
No, like where you've taken off one of the slats, there's a gap.
Right. Oh, I see.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can I hear it?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Gambol?
Oh my god, we found you!
What? Where are you? I'm gonna look through the gap.
You see like their feet in the doorway, and you see a bedroom in what looks like a Growfolk house. It seems like you would just move somewhere nearby.
Yeah, I'll like grab
You
my
gonna get out of
rope
there?
and drop that spell, which is a shame because it lasts for an hour. And crawl out. I'm small. I can do that.
Yeah, sure.
We have established that you're small, yes.
Yeah, and you get out, even if it takes a bit of time. Like you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
out, and a bit more prying of things. Like, and yeah, you are.
Is
Yay.
Yaia still dead?
Yeah, yeah. You still feel pretty awful. Even worse now that you're like outside of that stressful situation.
Hey, Yaia, are you feeling alright? Are you alright?
No, I have a sneaky suspicion that I might be dead, which is fascinating.
Nate, do you want to tell us where we can find you? Not like your address online.
Yeah, don't tell us that.
I am Nathan, and I am on Twitter at NateScottJones or at Cast of Many Things. Well, no, it's at Cast O Many Things, but it's a podcasting group. We make a bunch of short shots and fun things, and we like collaborating with Doma.
Hell yes!
We like collaborating with you too.
Podcast friends.
Yeah.
Deck of Many Aces is Am Chisholm, Chloe Elliott, Eiriol Evans, Katie McLeod, and me, Ellie Webster, and in this special episode featuring Nate Scott Jones. Before I go into the rest of the preamble, can we just take a moment to appreciate Eiriol, who re-recorded her entire audio from scratch, which is just an insane amount of work for anyone to do, and I'm really proud of how it turned out considering the circumstances. Thank you all for being patient with us and missing out on an episode over the New Year period, but we're back in the game, and we're really excited to keep releasing the Spicy Interlude series and then get back to the main drama. In the meantime, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Deck of Many Aces, and tweet at us with the hashtag DOMA, that's DOMA. We're also on Podchaser, which is the best place to leave us a review. If you like what we do here, then please consider leaving a review, we really appreciate it. Volumes 1 and 2 of the original soundtrack are now available on Spotify, Apple Music, and wherever else you listen to music, so please give them a listen if you want more Doma in your life. In terms of what our many talented cast members do, there is a very long list. You can obviously catch Am on Rendezvous with Destiny, and very soon you'll be able to hear her in the Date Night Drive-In, which is a movie podcast she is doing with Will from Rendezvous with Destiny, which I'm really excited for. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're both very good at film criticism and also film squeeing, so, you know, good stuff. Also in Rendezvous with Destiny is Katie in the special Christmas one-shot, or I should say two-shot, that they've just completed. It's a lot of fun. Katie is a real-life Christmas tree, and Am is imprisoned by the Fae for making mulled wine. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time, and it's very seasonal, so if you want to listen to that and feel sad that Christmas is over, then you should absolutely do that. Chloe is another person you can find all over the internet, particularly on Twitch at Chloe_with_the_flow, and on TikTok. You can also find her on Dragon's Duel. As for me, the Employees Be Damned series on Brain Adventures podcast has just come to a close, so if you want to binge listen to another 6-shot featuring me doing a stupid voice, then you should check that out on the Brain Adventures podcast feed. I've already mentioned the ACOS supporter link, so I won't go into too much detail again. But if you have some spare change that you would like to throw our way, please consider it. We really appreciate it. Now that we are back to our regularly scheduled nonsense, the next episode will be out on the 21st of January with the 5th installment of the Spicy Forest interlude, Spicy Interlude, whatever we're calling it. I will see you then. Have an ace week. Bye!